Howdy folks, and welcome back to the show. Now if you're like me, you plumb forgot that we were working on this gazebo about 6 months ago. We are finally ready to get back at it. So what we're doing right now is cutting these original posts, cutting them about 2.5 feet up off the ground. The brick pillar will start here, come up just beyond the lip there, and then we'll fill it up with concrete, and that'll be our new base. So we got one done, got a few more to go. We're going to get this stuff ready to get knocked out this weekend. Hey folks, thanks for coming back to the homestead with Kevin Kempstead. Now, we've been working on this gazebo. We started the project back up. And I have to say, sometimes you just got to know when you're out of your league. So I had a crew come in. They banged this thing out in about 6 or 7 hours. That's it. They did outstanding work too. So something that would have probably taken me months to do, they got it done nice and quick, did a good job. Now all I gotta do are the finishing touches. Dogs like it. Howdy folks. If you remember, a lot of the prep work we were doing for this gazebo was getting the electrical all set up. And that was so that we could put in these recessed outlets here. Pretty nice. We got a switch mounted up here that'll control this for some lights. And then, again, if you'll remember, we had Big Papa Kempstead, the OG, helping us set up these lights. Well, now that we actually got it all hooked up, our lights have power. In case you're not down with the lingo, OG stands for Old Grandpa. And yeah, speaking of OG, you got the old Magnavox here testing out these outlets too. The old boom box. Nope, everything's working. Looking pretty good. Howdy folks, welcome back to the homestead with Kevin Kempstead. Back to working on the gazebo. And what we're trying to do is incorporate some old salvage benches that we had into the gazebo itself. So see here, these came straight from Chimney Park. And we're going to put them directly, attach them directly to the posts here. So you can see how we'll have the two bases, the seating area. And then the backrests will be those old ones. Those backrests, though, a little more complicated, introducing some compound angles into the mix, so that's taking a little bit longer than it typically would, but they'll be built in, incorporated into the gazebo itself, so we won't have benches out in the open taking up some of this floor space. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the homestead with Kevin Kempstead. We are back to working on this gazebo, trying to put some of the finishing touches on it. We're getting these benches put in. And so the system we've got are some pocket holes here with some aggressive concrete fasteners that should secure this pretty solidly to the pillars here. So we drive this last one in. And this thing is pretty solid here. Looking good. We'll get all three of these in and then start working on the backrests. Howdy folks, welcome back to the homestead with Kevin Kempstead. As you can see here, got our benches installed in the gazebo. Got 3 of them put in, and eventually we'll work on a plan for filling in these spots. We got about half a plan going right now. We'll get to that a little bit later. For right now, gazebo's looking good. Time to switch focus though. We're gonna work on this shed across the way. Been planning on getting some organization done in here, and it is finally time to do it. Right now, using some old shelves that were up there. Got a big old mess over here. So we are gonna make a dedicated space for this lawnmower. It's gonna push right in. It'll have some shelves sitting up over the top of it. Tools over here for the yard stuff. The wheelbarrow over here. We'll get a bunch of built-in shelves going and try to make this some semblance of organized. Keep you posted.